Played here since 1932, these two programs have defined conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. So get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Sooners offense will have the opening possession of the game. Well, guys, last year Texas got very little resistance from Oklahoma on the path to the playoff. A 21-point explosion in the second quarter. Horns never looked back. You got to think the Sooners and a hopefully retooled offense will be up to the task to mount a challenge today.
Yeah, I remember that last game. Quinn Ewers coming back from injury, struggled early in that game, threw a bad interception. But, David, they got the running game going. Quintravion Wisener absolutely went off. And if I'm Texas in this one, I'd expect them to want to run the ball some more.
Well, and everything got going. Remember, they even caught a ball. They fumbled it to the end zone. They still fell out. Like, everything went Texas's way. And that was about like last season. Everything went against Oklahoma minus the Alabama game. So look to see if Oklahoma can create some more momentum and juice for their program.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Sooners send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Texas's offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. He's got his man. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sategna. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football back.
And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Caught behind the line. It's out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes a grab for a big play. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They boot it away on fourth down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's
breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly complete. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. The Longhorns have moved it inside the 20. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The run to the left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the option. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give out of the gun. Jukes his way for more. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to go up top. Fires on the move. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The short hands, it's Ott. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Mateer. Caught near the sticks, it's Gibson. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The play action fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Sooners will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Pressure coming. Unleashes one. And wings it incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
The Longhorns will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Burks. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right down the middle. Got his man! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wingo. At the 35, he's got room. Turning it on. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Quarterbacks abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Toledo. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Caught close to the marker, it's Burks. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's Burks. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's a quick throw out to the left. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Quick spin on the run. It's a fumble. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the previous line of scrimmage. 2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Wants to go up top. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sooners are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. They're testing the right side here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. They'll try to slam it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls and fires complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Oh, they're after him. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 25. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Sategna. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Sooners decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air, it's Manning. Got his man out of the backfield. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And the Longhorns have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Motion from the wideout. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes one man miss. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's the this offense with a fresh set of downs. Breaks the tackle. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. They'll move the tight end. They'll try it over the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. On the move. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. The run from the shotgun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to sneak it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Manning. Makes the catch. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Toledo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Sooners line up to punt it away. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Touchdown, Texas! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return, takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll keep it himself. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got it behind the line. It's up. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Sooners will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out quickly. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've been outstanding on 3rd down all day long, and they could use one here on 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Dropping back, it's Mateer. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Down to the 30-yard line where he's stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Ott. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Complete on 3rd down. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Mateer. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Sooners!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. That is no good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Gibson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, looking to pass. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds. They'll run the ball, the clock is on their side. Breaks into the open. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Wingo. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Power football with the run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Pulls and fired complete. Touchdown Longhorns! And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat Maction, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Bowling Green has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up by 24 over Toledo.
To the air, it's Mateer.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Sategna. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's second down. They just keep firing. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. To the air on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Burks. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. That's caught. It's Lewis. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Sategna. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. To the air, it's Mateer. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets rid of it. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. It was the Longhorns who will ride off into the sunset with the coveted Golden Hat Trophy after beating their despised rival to the north. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.